Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I lacked game, back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line, is somebody hurt? Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right here, late night with Shay.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else she feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. On Shay's tube, she back again.
It's late night with Shay.
Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Late Night, Shay's Tube Late Night Owls Talk Time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. Over here in the chat, we have Jermaine in the place to be, J4 in the place to be, Shay Love in the place to be. Hey, y'all, what's up, what's up, what's up? Happy and blessed Tuesday to you guys, and I hope you guys had a great Monday. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. Thank you so much for tuning in. And welcome to everybody who watches this in the replay. Y'all, tonight we have a good show for you guys. We're going to be talking about Tyler Robinson's grandmother, what she claims. We're going to talk about Tyler. We're going to talk about Charlie. And we're going to talk about Diddy's ex-business partner. I think it's an ex-business partner. He made some shocking claims. I'll give you guys a couple of breaking news articles. We have another Hanging. Okay, so I'll tell you guys about that. And we're going to do a couple of probably 3 or 4 viral video reactions, okay? So go get you something to drink, relax, and see the bed. If you are at work, continue to do your job and watch or listen on the download. Let's go ahead and do this copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. Part of it is scrolling across that screen, and it will be in my comment area as soon as I get a chance to. Guys, if you enjoyed this content tonight, make sure you thumbs up. As soon as you come in, make sure you thumbs up. Let's get those thumbs up, okay? Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Then share and leave a comment. Don't forget to thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. All right. And if you want to show additional support for this channel, we still have to get to $80. I think $80. You can go ahead and do a super sticker, super chat, or you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month, or you can do a Cash App donation at $Shades Tube. All donations are used for the things on this channel, expenses. All right. And thanks to all that have donated so far. I appreciate you guys. All right. So tonight, guys, like I said, we got a lot of stuff to cover in an hour and a half. Let me mute this music down. Well, let me turn it down a little bit. And I thought I had it at 17. I'm not pushing the wrong thing. Okay, there it is right there. I'm hitting this background sound, the sounds and stuff button. All right. So the first thing we're going to talk about, let's go ahead and talk about Tyler. Tyler Robinson's grandmother. Some of the things she's been saying and everything. Okay, let's go ahead and cover that first. Then we'll do viral videos and stuff like that so I can wake completely up. Okay, let me go ahead and put this up here real quick, y'all. So we're going to talk about Charlie and Tyler, all of them first. Okay, let's see here. Make sure I got his name right. Yep. Okay. All right, let's come back over to this media one more time. It seemed like it'd be so loud on my end. Okay, so first thing first, let's go over what the grandmother said about her grandson. All right, Tyler. Now, she has a theory, you guys. She has a theory basically saying that her grandson that he's innocent, okay? And she said the FBI has the wrong man, which is kind of odd, but it is what it is. I mean, there are all types of theories going on social media. Some people think he did not do it. Some people think somebody else made a shot. They say that there's no way he could have made that shot like that, without a scope or anything. That sounds like, it looks like a professional person who did that, So a lot of people think this young man did not do this shooting. Anyway, she broke her silence, the grandmother, okay, about her grandson. And she declared that she is skeptical of the charges that are brought against him. Now, her name is Debbie R, 69. She told the Daily Mail that she is skeptical. Like I just said, she does not really believe that her grandson is capable of committing a murder. Anyway, they said contrasting reports from authorities about Tyler becoming more political in recent years. She described her grandson as a shy young man who never discussed politics. She also confirmed that the Robinsons family is conservative, with Tyler's father, Matt, who is her son, being a very staunch Trump supporter. So now you just heard that. They are conservative and they are Trump supporters. Now, Tyler, who is 22 years old, like you guys already know, is accused of fatally shooting right-wing activist Charlie Kirk on Wednesday at a Utah Valley University. Okay? It was at a debate. Kirk's organization, Turning Point USA, was hosting on campus. Now, Tyler is currently being held without bail at a Utah jail on a lot of different charges. So, I thought they were going to go, let's see what else she got here. She said her whole entire family are Republicans. She says she does not know anyone in her family that is a Democrat. So she says she is confused because if everybody in her family is a Republican, I guess she said that her grandson, is one too. However, we don't know if that's 100% true. He might have been one at first, but we don't know if he's still one now. You know. Now, I think her name is Debbie, right? Debbie said her son, who law enforcement confirmed, turned over Tyler to authorities. So Tyler's dad turned him into the police. And she also said the dad did not return any of her calls since Tyler's identity as a suspect in Kirk's assassination was revealed. Now, why is that? Why hasn't her son returned any calls back to her since Tyler was arrested? Now, mind you, the dad is the one that turned him in. Now, it says here that the grandmother was under the impression that Tyler had no experience. SHOOTINGGUNS. Though there is photographic evidence of him holding a M2 Browning 50 caliber machine gun on Facebook. Now, this is the grandmother right here. She said, I do not think he ever shot a gun, to tell you the truth. He doesn't hunt. He's never liked anything like that. I know he doesn't own any GUNs. There's just no way he could have been that good of a shot. Like a lot of people are saying that, you guys. They're questioning that because it just does not seem like that young man could have made that shot like that. Now, the grandmother says she is unaware of any mental health struggles that Tyler could have had and is very skeptical that he is capable of violence. She said he's a wonderful child. There is no way that he could have done anything like that. I would cross my heart and promise that there was absolutely no way. He has never, ever gotten in trouble in his life. He is just a very shy, good kid. She said there's no way he could be violent. There's absolutely no way that he did that. I have watched that child grow up, and I can't imagine that it would ever, ever, ever be him. And I'm not just saying that as his grandma. It's just knowing him as I do. Now, she did express sympathy for Charlie Kirk's family, though she admits she never heard of him before the fatal shooting. But don't feel sad because I never heard of him either. Okay. She said, I never heard of him ever in my life until I start seeing all the craziness going on. I was sad, very sad for the wife. I read a bunch of things about it. Now, despite the picture painted by his grandmother, authorities believe that Tyler became more political in recent years. In the conversation with another family member, Robinson mentioned Charlie Kirk was coming to UVU. They talked about why they did not like him and the viewpoints that he had. And that's according to Utah Governor Spencer Cox. Now, they also found some bullet casings which had engravings in it, okay? They also said that it was suggested that the alleged shooter was involved in the far-right online grouper community led by Nick Fuentes, who has met with Trump in the past. So what y'all think? I do not know. They just claimed that he was the wrong guy. Like she's defending her grandson. But she says she's just not defending him, okay? She said that she's just not saying that. I love you. Hold on. She absolutely believed she believes that her son is not capable of doing this type of violence, point blank. So, and she said there's no way he could have made that shot. There's no way. He does not even like GUNs. But could it be possible that he was acting a certain way in front of her, but when he was, not around her, he acted a different way? You say he definitely had help, not engraved with those words on it, huh? He had in there on the words. I mean, he had the words. If you are if you're reading this, you are GAY. Then he had LMBO. That would not be coming from the factory, unless somebody, obviously had it put in there, and then some other stuff. Now, they said he also flaunted chilling GUN obsession in family photos. Now, again, his grandmother said he did not know how to use a GUN. He didn't like them, but yet they claim that he had GUNs in family photos, okay? They say he had a childhood obsession with firearms. You said the FBI is ran by morons, okay? So let's see here. They said Robinson was spotted liking firearms as a child and seemed to regularly visit shooting ranges. And that's according to social media posts from his family. Now, one photo from when Robinson looked like a teenager showed him holding a scoped rifle, while another one showed him with a M2 Browning 50 caliber machine gun. Also, a bazooka was in his hand in a third picture. Authorities say 22-year-old Robinson had a hatred so deep it drove him to assassinate the conservative commentator. Now, it comes after Kirk was warned he would be 100% killed in a chilling omen before his assassination. So maybe that's the reason his wife sent that message out. Okay, so another picture, Tyler and his two younger siblings were at a military function at a shooting range. So his sister, Amber, was pictured clutching a U.S. Army machine, with pride in one of her posts. So, I mean, I don't know what the grandmother is saying. If they got pictures of them holding GUNs, I don't know what she's talking about. So, as his family dressed in similar red clothes for Christmas 2017, Tyler was spotted with a brand new iPhone and his brother a build-it-yourself GUN kit. Okay, so it seems like to me they had a fascination about GUNs. That's what it seems like to me. So again, I don't understand what the grandmother is saying. She said that he was scared of GUNs, right? And he did not like them or whatever. But yet he's in pictures with these things. I mean, it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Strange. Hold on. Okay. So then they had another photo, okay, from that year's social media post by Robinson's mother. It showed him dressed as Donald Trump for Halloween. Okay. So, I mean, I don't know where his grandmother gets her information from, because he has pictures with him holding GUNs. So this is what happened when he got found out. All right. So he basically confessed to his father, Matt. Then he was persuaded to talk to a local youth preacher who was also employed by the U.S. Marshal Service. And I guess his dad told him to go talk to that youth preacher because he told his dad that he would rather commit the S word than give himself in. So I guess he was planning on, once he got his courage up, to unalive himself. And like I said before, they still brought up the fact that both of his parents are Republicans, okay? So anyway, Tyler Robinson attended Utah State University on a scholarship for 1 semester in 2021. So again, according to his probable cause affidavit, Tyler is charged with aggravated murder, felony discharge of a hand gun, causing serious bodily damage, and obstruction of justice. And as we know, he is not talking at all. All right. Let's see. So also, Tyler's former classmate revealed his two-word nickname and issued a sinister warning. So what is that nickname? Let's see what it is. Oh my God, here they come with these crazy ads. No, actually, they're going to beg for money. Oh no, I don't want that on there. Let's see. Why do you have to do that? Let me go back to this again. See if I can pull this out. They got me accepting this foolishness. So anyway, a man claiming to be his former classmate, a classmate of Tyler, he accused, or he has revealed what he was like at school. So let's see. So the dude who go by the name of 1BRXNN wanted to share with everybody how Tyler was in school, like when he was a teenager. So let's see. He said he spent 3 straight years with him in high school, and he described him in 2 words. Let's see. Shy. So on TikTok, this dude shared a yearbook photo pointing to a photo of Robinson and he said, I'm not trying to clout chase and make this about me. I'm going to say I knew this kid really well. I didn't know him very well at all, but I definitely saw him for 3 straight years in high school. And the best way I can describe him is as a ready kid. What is a ready kid? Okay, so that is referring to Tyler allegedly spending much of his time online, reading forums and joining communities on the platform. Now, the TikToker who claimed he knew him, he said he gave people a warning saying, all I am going to say is this is the kind of that happens when you spend way too much time online and all of a sudden your beliefs are all the way this way. He points to the left or all the way this way, and then he points to the right. Okay? And then he said, and you do some dramatic shit to please all of these people that are really not your friends. He then finished the video by simply saying, this internet shit is seriously no joke. So he's saying that Tyler got influence on the internet, which could be true. I mean, that could absolutely be true, especially since his grandmother painted an entire different picture of this kid. So let's see his roommate. So the roommate is cooperating with the federal law enforcement officials in their investigation. The roommate provided incriminating text messages that helped lead to the 22-year-old's arrest. Let's see. So anyway, his roommate, Lance T., showed FBI official text messages from Tyler that reportedly talked about stashing the GUN allegedly used to shoot Kurt. All right. Told you they got conflict and stuff. Now, the roommate identity was revealed in multiple reports from Fox News in the New York Post, claiming that Tyler was living with a transgender partner. However, Triggs, the roommate, gender identity or the nature of the relationship has not been officially alluded to by any law enforcement agencies with regard to the investigation or motive for the for the unaliving. So this is the roommate right here. All right, let me show y'all. Then we're gonna look at some conspiracy theories. We'll see what these people are saying in a minute. So anyway, the roommate has not been named in any official affidavit in the investigation. They also spoke to her Triggs' grandfather, Jerry Triggs, who declined to comment on his grandson's role in the investigation or Tyler's potential motive for the shooting, but did confirm that he was cooperating with police. The grandfather of Triggs said, "I don't want to comment on that. I'm not sure what his situation exactly is right now." He also said he never met Tyler, okay? So that's kind of, that's understandable. Sometimes you don't meet people, family members. So as of now, they have not released a motive yet. They still don't know because Tyler is not cooperating. I don't even think he's talking. Now, family members did tell the FBI that Tyler had become more political and he saw the ally of President Donald Trump as a person spreading hate, according to a probable cause statement. Now, Tyler is registered to vote, but he is not affiliated with any political party. And that's according to Utah state records. So they say he has not voted in at least the last two general elections. Okay? Okay, let's see what else we got. So let's go online real quick and see what are they talking about with these conspiracy theories. Let me go ahead and read our comments first. You say, "I don't believe the story. I'm not big on conspiracies, but this one stinks. they said he confessed on Discord. That's no, what they said is that he wrote text messages on Discord telling his friends that he did it, basically bragging. Okay, so I mean that's a confession right there too, but you know, the real confession is when he told his dad. Okay, because when he told his dad encouraged him to go talk to the preacher or the youth pastor or whatever, who is also a marshal or something like that, something in law enforcement, okay? And then, you know, him telling him, I'm pretty sure he's going to go ahead and do his job. I mean, you cannot sit there and listen to this dude tell him that he unalive somebody and not, you know, arrest them. So it is what it is. Let's go look online now, see what they're saying. And if it's music, I think I still have this pulled up. Let me check to see. I did. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me see if I do it. Is this it? What is this? Hold on, let me make sure y'all. Hold on if I share. Oh yeah, I still got it up here. Okay, so let's present. Share screen. Oh man. And let's go ahead and do this. Okay, let me take this down. We're gonna look to see what are they saying. Let's look at Tyler. Let's look at his girlfriend first. I need to make sure they're not playing music. It's not the same dude. I'm about to put the why did they change this damn thing? Damn spell check. So this is his girlfriend right here, or his roommate allegedly. And let me make sure there is no music. Like, which one I want? Let's look at this one.
Did Tyler Robinson really have a trans girlfriend? Nobody knows when the rumor started, but everyone's talking about it now. The 22-year-old supposedly had a roommate, Lance Twiggs, and Lance was in the middle.
So that's him. Okay, let me go to this dude right here is playing music. I hate this. Like, they cannot do a video without playing music. I mean, for real, for real. See.
Oh, can't you so? Thought I need to let you know. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. We are now surviving Charlie Clerk's assassin, transgender girlfriend. Pure survival. This is the trans woman that he done threw it all away for during survival. They said that this dude, lived with his transgender girlfriend. And this is crazy, y'all. This Caitlyn Jenner right here. He did it all for Caitlyn. No disrespect to the LBG community, but the roommate was the girlfriend. Listen to it. This is what they saying in Utah.
Conservative Mormon family. Robinson was not registered with either major political party and appeared to have become infatuated by far left in recent years. Quote, it's very clear to us and to the investigators that this person was deeply indoctrinated with leftist ideology, said the governor of Utah. Okay? And again, as we're going to get into in a second, his fucking girlfriend is trans. Okay? Like, oh yeah, I'm sure that's a coincidence. Probably a MAGA guy, dude. Probably a MAGA guy.
Pure survival. I told you long ago, can't you so? Thought I need to let you know.
Let me see what this person right here talking about. So a lot of people believe that's, let me see what he got up here. He said it's a distraction, like somebody else said, it's a distraction from the Epstein files, a distraction from 9/11, a distraction from Trump fake assassination. All right. Okay. So what y'all think about that? Okay, let's see. So we just saw what his girlfriend allegedly looks like. I'm pretty sure y'all already saw it, but I just wanted to show y'all again. Let's see. So let's see what he's talking about.
So a lot of people are saying that
I can listen to you because you got music. You cannot do stuff without music.
Tyler Robinson has just spoken for the.
Here they go again. Did he speak, you guys? Because I heard that he didn't speak yet. Okay, let's see what else. We need to get somebody who does not have music in the background. So he said he got questions. Let's see. We're gonna meet this. He asked questions. Hold on. So they're looking at what? The shoes. What about that? Wait, wait, hold on, let me see this. Hold on, let's go back. Wait, it's going so damn fast. Why is no one talking about how his ring changed fingers within 0.2 seconds after the impact? So let's see, what is he talking about? So it's right there now. Wait, hold on. How did his ring change from that? Hold on. Why did his ring change from that finger unless somebody else did it? Because you can't never tell with online stuff, because somebody online could have changed it like that to make it look like that as well. We really need to see the actual picture ourselves. Because let's look at the rest of this. Yeah, it's right there now. And right here, it's on the other finger. Hold on, we need to, this person going too damn fast. Looks like the same guy Charlie debated with before. Charlie debated with somebody that looks like him. He looks similar. Let's see. So this is this. Okay, hold on. So those shoes. There's the shoes right there. They said it's the same guy that he debated with before. So we saw the ring. We saw all of that. Damn, look at all that buzz. Sad. He was already gone with the shoes. That's crazy. This is what some people are saying in this comment section over here. See what he got up here. So he was here. Not Charlie, what's the boy's name? Tyler was here. So he made that shot all the way over here where Charlie Kirk was, right? Okay, that's interesting. Oh man, that is interesting. Okay. Let's see what else they got. So who is this right here? Why do they have this circle? Let's see. Oh, this is somebody with a GUN. Who is this running? Is that the security? Okay. Let's see what these people are saying in the comment section. You said, is that the guy in his birthday suit? Let me look at this picture again. This dude is not naked. He got on clothes. He has on clothes. It just looked like he's naked. He's not naked. Somebody said he probably just pulled out his GUN when the shots was fired for his own protection, because in Utah you can openly carry. So what are they trying to say? With the dude running with the GUN? Somebody said They believe he was shot from his right to left, not from in front of him on top of a building with a tent that can easily block the shooter. Anyways, they said that that shot, everybody keeps saying the same thing. That shot had to be by a professional. There is no way he could have did this. Then again, you just never know. So he hit his carotid artery. Okay. He wasn't naked. He had some clothes. So let's look at this real quick. So they say, is this the same person? Now they're looking at these pictures to see if this is the same person. This is the person who did a debate with him, right? That's not the same person who did a debate. Looking at the mouth, teeth, all that stuff. That's weird. Very strange. Let's see what these people are saying in this comment section. The dimple between the eyes, where? A lot of people said no. Oh, yeah, I see that. But he has the same thing right there. There's another dimple right there. Okay, the step is not here or here. Okay. So they said the top left is AI. So that one up there is AI. Is this the girlfriend? Is this the girlfriend right here? This Tyler? Okay. That's a close picture. Okay, let's see. So he had moles and freckles on his face. The lips are definitely obvious. So he got moles and freckles on his face. I don't see anything on his face, but you never know. Let's see. Somebody said 2 different people, 2 different pair of shoes. Wake up, people. Once again, the government is lying to us. I believe that orders came from the top. They say it's different because it was used with AI. They said this is like the same person. Well, they said this picture right here is AI. Okay, so AI will make somebody look basically perfect. Let's see. And they think this is the same dude. This is a dude who was debating, right? I don't know, the mouth is different. I don't know about that. So the bullhorn guy is Stone Lambert, okay? So like I said, they use AI. AI is going to clear up the picture and everything, make it almost perfect. Somebody said y'all don't put this much effort into finding kids that's missing. That's true. Oh, they're talking about kids again. So let's see this right here. So he said those are not, I don't think those are hand signals, okay? Yeah, I don't think those are hand signals. I thought maybe the dude was doing sign language or something. That's what it looks like to me. I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. Okay, let me do this. Okay, let's go on with the hand signals. That's not the same. That's not him. So they're looking at these hand signals. Let's look at this and see what's going on here. Let me put this. Hopefully, I don't got no music going.
Charlie Kirk, when he was assassinated, are making all of. Everybody wants to know what these signs mean. These guys that were behind Charlie Kirk when he was assassinated are making all of these gestures and these signs, right? So we looked it up. Now let's watch that again, right? This is the same guy that was at the Trump assassination. He's right there. Now the guy with the white hat. And the guy that was the one at the Trump assassination.
Oh no, let's stop this right. He is making sense. Wait, hold up. See, I thought it was just some type of sign language. He is making some type of he's talking with his hands, making some type of signs or something. It looks like it.
Doing all these hand gestures. So is this what it means? So here's the deal. I found those signal interpretation things online, just like I found out the code words for the FBI when they're looking for certain criminals and stuff like that. That's how I do the research.
Okay.
Is there anyone that actually knows what those signals mean? Because those were military signals. And if what I found online is correct, that's what it meant. They saw the guy, they saw the shooter. But again, like at the Trump rally, they saw it, they signaled it, and nobody took him out. Come on now. If coincidence doesn't.
Is that the reason why the other guy moved out of the way? When did he do those hand signals? Did he do it before the guy moved out of the way, or did he do it afterwards? Like,
exists, it means that it's a pattern. Okay, I said what I said, but everybody wants to know what these signs mean. These guys that were behind Charlie Kirk when he was assassinated are making all of these gestures and these signs, right?
So that's damn.
So we looked it up. Now let's watch that again, right? This is the same guy that was at the Trump assassination. He's right there. Now the guy with the white hat. And the guy that was the one at the Trump assassination attempt. They're both doing all these hand gestures. So is this what it means? So here's the deal. I found those signal interpretation things online, just like I found out the code words for the FBI when they're looking for certain criminals and stuff like that. That's how I do the research. Is there anyone that actually knows what those signals?
Oh, somebody who's been in the military said in the comments section, yeah, I've seen it. No one gives hand and arm signals at that short of a distance, especially to someone 200 yards out. No spotting is necessary. It's crystal clear. Nor would you do it next to a target. A shooter is focused on the objective. The hand and arm signals did not even make sense. Why would you call out a male target? He can see perfectly. Why increase the rate of fire? It's a bolt action weapon. 23 years in the military, I have only seen that utilized to increase and decrease machine gunner fire. You are seeing what you want to believe. And then somebody said, this person is next. Somebody said something about third and white t-shirt at same time as black shirt. Okay. Well, this is Charlie on the day of the shooting. So that's what he was doing, driving and walking. He left this vehicle and started walking.
Nobody realized that before Tyler Robinson acted, Charlie Kirk was repeatedly shifting his wedding ring to send 3 alarming signals. Signals that his security team completely missed. Shortly after the suspect, Tyler Robinson, who killed Charlie, was taken into custody in a Utah prison, People noticed a strange detail from just before Charlie was assassinated. During his speech, he kept moving his ring from his ring finger to his pinky and back again. This unusual behavior actually...
So he was removing his ring from different fingers, okay? That's because his partner is a transgender, okay, Mario? Okay, so he removed his ring back and forth. But, you know, sometimes people do that when they be nervous, okay? Or, yeah, a nervous type thing. Okay, let's see.
He hinted that he had sensed a looming threat. First, while speaking, Charlie kept staring at the tall building on his right, suggesting he had already noticed the danger. Later, police and...
These people be reaching. I don't think so. I think he was just looking that way. Just like when he was moving his finger, his ring from finger to finger like that. He was probably just doing that. You know, sometimes when people be talking and things like that, they do things like that. Some people move fingers, play with their earrings, their hair, just whatever. A pen, or just whatever. I think that's what he was doing. I don't think he knew anything.
Investigations revealed that the direction he was watching was exactly where the shooter, Tyler, was positioned. Second, he repeatedly touched his nose, picking up and putting down the microphone. This speech took place in Utah.
That's so stupid. I mean, come on now, y'all. Stop. He probably touches his nose because outside, you know, so many different things are flying around, allergies, itching, things like that. Come on now, y'all are reaching.
A state he had never visited before. His heightened sensitivity to the unfamiliar environment made him sense danger ahead of time, which is why he nervously kept fiddling with his ring. Furthermore, the venue had almost no security measures, no audience screening, and no protective equipment like the 2-meter bulletproof panels used for...
That's because he probably felt confident and secure. He didn't probably think, he got threats and stuff, but he probably didn't think that anything was going to happen, you know, because remember, you know, he probably think a lot of people are Republicans and things like that. He probably didn't think nothing was going to happen. I don't think he just thought anything was going to happen.
Trump. The speaker was completely exposed to risk. This severe lack of security was almost like pushing him straight into danger. Nobody realized that before...
Of course it was, but you know, it is what it is. Damn, something like this just happened to Trump. You would think that they would have learned from that, right? Come on now. But yeah, I think y'all reaching with this ring finger shit and all that. He moved it. Probably because he felt, you know, like I said, when people be talking, they do things. You know what I'm saying? Play with rings. They play with their ink pen. Just so much people can do when they're talking just to keep them, you know, because they be nervous or whatever the case is. And sometimes it just gives them confidence to be able, you know, when they mess around with their rings and things like that. Okay, we're going to play that in 1 second. Okay, let me read y'all stuff. Yeah, he is a dude. What? Oh my God. You are a mess, Mario. Probably so. I can't say. Yeah, something is off. Yeah, I think he should have had armed security, and I think they should have security all around that place, you know, up on the roof. Like I said before, how many times do we have to see the same thing happen over and over again before we realize that we need to do something a little bit more differently? Okay, so let me go ahead. He sure did. So let me go ahead and play with, what's her name? Candace Owens said, right? Did you send me the video, Jermaine? Oh, this. Let me see what she's talking about first. Hold on. We won't be seeing what she say because these people be playing all this damn music. And listen, y'all do not have to record music every time y'all do a damn video. Damn, you can't even concentrate on the video because y'all got music. It be loud too. It don't be low. It does not. It just does not be low. It be loud as hell. Is this her right here? Okay, let's go ahead and see this. I hope they don't got no music on.
Who wanted to see me in a moment of weakness, that was delivered. And for those of you who wanted to see me in a moment of weakness, that was delivered to you. Fair. Yeah, I watched my friend gets shot in the neck. Yeah, that's what happened. I just want to say that he was publicly executed
Is this
again
the one?
before the world. The question is why, right? You know, when you are in a state of grief, you go through a lot of emotions, and I'm arriving right now at a lot of anger. The audacity of some people, it has taken much restraint and prayer, and I had to speak with a priest. I had to go to confession. These emotions that I am having, wanting to respond with Charlie in his own words, really. People that are coming forward and saying this is what he thought and this is how he should be remembered. It just feels really inappropriate to me. I didn't know what to do other than to scroll through messages between me and Charlie, regarding which there are a ton of them. And kept going back and watching the many videos of us dancing to the song Power. And it felt appropriate to reach out to Ye, speaking about things, talking about his mode when he wrote the song. You know, when you wrote the song Power, why did we have it as our hype song? Because the song is about the ability to find it within yourself to become what you know you are capable of becoming.
Man, that's why you should
inside of a
have something. Damn. You should have sent the video to me because there's a lot of videos of him. How would I know what he was which video it is? Is this it right here?
Child, they are literally trying everything.
This damn people with this damn music. Let's see.
It feels like we are being lied to by who? I am not sure. Are there some good guys? Of course, there's always good guys in government, but there are too many bad guys in government for me to feel good about this. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we are obviously going to continue to follow this. It feels like we are being lied to by who? I am not sure. Are there some?
I don't listen to this chick either because I don't like her. But anyway, let's see. Which video is it? What is the name of it? When y'all want me to look up stuff and use videos, you need to get the name of it because I don't know what video you're talking about. Especially coming from this chick right here. So let's see what she's talking about right here.
Oh my word, did you watch the Candace Owens podcast? Heartbroken about a best friend.
Essentially what was staged, an intervention was staged by Bill Ackman. Because Charlie's rational thoughts about Israel were a no-no. This is not the route that you should be going on. And Charlie was surrounded by his friends, quote-unquote friends. Bill Ackman was very upset. And
just give me the name of it, Jermaine. That's so hard for you to do.
I am told, and I will tell you that I am very happy for Bill Ackman to dispute this narrative. In fact, he was asked to dispute this narrative. Max Blumenthal went out to him today, and Bill Ackman came back and said, I have receipts I can show you, and he did not.
Oh my word.
Okay. So anyway, when you get the name of it, I'll play it. These are not it, okay? I don't like this chick anyway, but anyway. Okay, what else was we looking at regarding her? Let me see if he stopped the video. Okay. So let's see what else I got on Tyler. I forgot what I was doing. That shit. Listen to all this. So it's a bunch of conspiracy, but like I said before, I mean, like I always say, anything is possible. It is some questions, you know. Let's look at that video again. I think what's the name sent me that video. Let me go to my message. Is it? Let's go to home.
Hey, what
And let's go into our messages. I want to look at that video again when the dude moved out the way right before he got shot. Let me see if we can go get that video real quick. I think Jermaine shared that video with me. I think it's on here. Let's see. Damn, videos. Okay, I think this is it right here. One of these. Let's look at this real quick. Hell, this won't come up here. Why won't this come up? I guess maybe these videos don't come back open no more after so long. That's crazy. Let me do this. Let's see if it'll come back open. I may have to just pull it up myself if I don't see it. But I want to make sure I pull up the right video because I don't want to pull up the one that's showing him getting unalive. Yeah, I think these stopped coming up after so long. That's crazy. So these videos don't come up after so long, huh? Okay, let me see if I can pull this up. See if I can pull up a copy. See, I can't see. That's what I'm talking about. I can't show that. What I was trying to do. I was trying to go back to that video to see how did that go? Because like one of the dudes moved back, right, just before Charlie Kirk got unalive. And then I think after that is when all the little hand movement started. Okay. And it does. I thought maybe they was doing some type of sign language. That's what I thought. But it could be. It could be some type of even though they claim it's not. It could have been some type of signs, language that they were using, talking to someone or something. Because I mean, what the hell was he doing? All those movements. Let me see. Let me go back to that and see if that'll come back open again. Jermaine, can you send me that video again? This one right here. I don't think when we have these videos of here, I don't think you can open them again after so many days. Can you send that video to me again? Yeah, we can't pull those open again. I don't know why TikTok does that shit. What is the name of it? Atlanta Rap News. Let's see something. This is the one right here. Okay, let's look.
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Do you know how
Wait. So, okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me just mute this and let me turn this down a little bit.
how many mass shooters there have been?
So wait, hold up. So that's really, it goes so damn quick.
How many mass shooters there have been?
So hold on.
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Do you know
Getting there where they doing some type of sign language. I mean, some type of signaling. I mean, signal shit. Let's look at this again.
how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Do you know how many mass
I'm
shooters
just
there
trying
have
to
been
figure out what he's doing.
over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
No, he's doing some type of signal or some shit. That's what it looks like to me. Both of them are. Okay. Let's see. And they say he's the same dude. He looks like the same dude at Trump thing. So he's supposed to be a. So they claim the guy in the white is videoing the guy in the black. The guy in the black looks at the signal from the guy in white. Guy in black then scopes the surroundings and signals. Shot fired. Could this be a security check that the sniper calculated? Was there a known threat right before? Was it the guy in front of the two the signalers? Were they involved? So many questions. This is a very obvious thing to put right behind the victim, knowing there are tons of cameras on them. Charlie was shot from the right side. I have no doubt about it. Okay. So again, like I said, it looks like they're doing some type of signals. They claim they're not. But, I mean, what is he doing, though, right here, for real?
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Do you know how many mass shooters
What
there
is
have
he
been?
doing? I mean, that's unexplainable. What is he doing for real? What do y'all think he is doing? I asked you that before because it at first I thought he was doing sign language, but I don't know. It's just weird. It looks like he's, doing some type of signaling. It really does. And then what about the other guy who moved out of the way? Let's go back to let's see if I can find that video again. I don't know if I'm able to find it again, but we will see. Let's see. Because I'm not trying to show the wrong video. They said people were stealing hats from his tent after the. That is crazy, man. These people have lost their damn minds. Okay. Let's get off Atlanta Robin thing. The guy who moved out of the way. Let's see. There was a guy. I'm not going to play it because I don't know if they may show him getting shot. But there was a guy who was standing there too who moved. Let's see if they'll show when the guy moved because we don't want to see when he gets shot. It was a guy who moved. Somebody said a guy with the sunglasses on was smiling just before his unaliving. So who was this guy with that? But hold on, let me look at this dude. What is he doing? Oh, they look like a lot of people doing some signaling. I know they got music on. Let me see.
Did you notice the strange smile on the man in sunglasses just before Charlie Kirk's death?
I told you they was gonna have some music on. Can't play that, but okay, we can't play that. We're gonna go down. Let's look at this again. Let's refresh this and come back to this one. Stupid damn thing. These are hand signals. I mean, it looks like it is. I got this turned down for a reason because they keep on playing music.
Gestures, not fidgeting. Clear, deliberate motions. The kind you'd expect from a baseball dugout, signaling plays. And the moment he finishes, shots ring out. Charlie Kirk goes down. Why is this man not being questioned? Why isn't this being investigated? Why is the media ignoring what's right in front of our eyes? If this was just some guy scratching his arm, then prove it. But if it wasn't, if those signals meant something, then we need answers. Why isn't anyone talking about this? Why is nobody talking about this? Look
That's
at the
what I'm saying.
man
But you know,
standing just to
clearly
the
somebody was, and then they came back and said he wasn't doing any signals. But I mean, these are some, I mean, weird movements. You know what I'm saying? Why would you be doing all these movements? It's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Very strange movements. I think it was some type of hand signals. I don't care. That's what I think. Yeah, I really do. At first, I thought he was doing some type of sign language or something, but no. And this man could be smiling for anything, so I don't know about him. So right here, what they're talking about, a strange what?
Did you notice the strange action of the security guard in black behind Charlie Kirk? Just 1 second.
Can't play you because you got damn music on. We can mute you and see. That's crazy. Okay. So it looks like hand signals to me. What y'all think? What do you guys think? I was trying to find the one where this man moved out the way, but I can't find that one again. Because there was another dude that moved out of the way. I think he moved over here and started talking to the other guy just briefly. That's sad. And you know what? When they shot him, when he was shot, he was immediately gone. Damn, he was immediately gone. Okay. So this is the dude who was up. He was up here. That's him, I guess. That's crazy. And I guess the reason why his wife wrote that text message or that message is because I thought I read that he was getting threats. So maybe that's the reason why she wrote that. That's crazy. This dude right here looks like he's a little nutty fruitcake. So he told the child that the Civil Rights Act was a mistake. That's crazy. Okay, so anyway, it is, I have to admit that it is some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? When you think about, when you look at some of these videos and you see this dude, bodyguard or whatever he is, you know, doing all these, it appears, it looks like he's doing some type of hand signals. I don't know for sure. And then the other guy who moved out of the way, I was trying to find that video again. I actually have it, but I couldn't open it. When the other dude moved out of the way, and the other one pushing his hat up, rubbing his nose or whatever he was doing. He didn't actually rub his nose. He touched his nose or something. And he put his hat up. It just looked like, it looks like some type of signals. I don't know for sure. Like I said before, we could just be tripping out, but that's what it looks like. And again, we still got some questions into how did this little young dude make that shot from so far away? And he did not have a scope. People keep saying that it had to be, you know, the work of a sniper or somebody that's trained. You know, then his grandmother saying that he did not like GUNs, but yet he got, you know, photographs with GUNs and things of that nature. So I don't know. There are a lot of questions that needs to be addressed and answered. And why isn't Tyler talking? Because I don't have anything that says he's talking here, even though some YouTubers and TikTokers are saying that he talked, but I don't see anything. Now, allegedly, Tyler was joking as well on Discord because his friends saw that picture of him, you know, looking like he was walking or going downstairs with the little hat on and the shirt and all that. And he told his friend it was a doppelganger. It wasn't him. It was somebody who looked like him. And he was making jokes and laughing. and said that they trying to get him. So he was talking on Discord. So, I mean, for people who believe he did not do this, how do you explain that? And about the crumbled up note that he wrote, and I guess he tore it up or whatever, and the FBI put it back together, and they claim that he said in that note that he did it. So I don't know. And then what about his father saying what he said? You know, that's why he sent him to talk to the youth pastor, because Tyler allegedly was talking about ending his life because they say he wasn't going to prison. But also what's strange is, why is the father avoiding the grandmother / his mom? What's up with that? Now they claim that his boyfriend, who is transgender, they claim he hates Christians and conservatives. And that's according to a relative. So, I mean, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff, you guys. So I'll be following the story and keeping you guys updated. Let me see if they have any more information on him that came out to make sure he did not speak. Because the last time I checked, he was not. He was not talking. And they did say that he confessed on Discord, but he also confessed to his dad as well. So I guess he confessed there as well. So, I mean, I don't see anything where it says that he's cooperating. Like I said before, the last time I looked, it said that he was not cooperating. And that's why y'all got to be very careful when you're watching videos on social media. And you guys need to go look it up too, because people be saying stuff just to get views. Because I don't see anything where it says that he's talking. Let's look at this real quick. So he had a lot of text messages. I think I read some to you guys yesterday. He told in one of his text messages, he said he had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and he was going to do that. They claim it may have a motive in there too. So it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be fascinating to see what he says to, the FBI once he starts to talk. Yeah, we will see. And they said they got to interview a lot of people as well. And they're going to be checking other devices. So I'm sure they're looking at a lot of stuff. And they are getting search warrants to review all of those communications. Because, they're going to go through everything. They took multiple electronic devices from the home of the suspect and the home of his romantic partner. They got computers, laptops, gaming systems, and cell phones. So they're going to be checking all of that. Okay. So again, I'm still tripping about the signals. It looks like hand signals, even though they claim it's not. So what was they doing? They removed that video. It's wiped on every website. Which one? The one with the dude moved out the way? That's why I was saying when you get information off the line, you actually need to record it on another device. Okay, even though now that they wiped it off the internet, I wouldn't be showing it. But however, you can go to my video and it's there, unless it's gone from there because you downloaded it. It may be, I mean, you didn't download it, you just shared it. It may be gone off of there too, just like they did. They did that on what was that Javion's case, right? Because remember when I first played the video, it said something totally different. Yeah. So that's why I don't do it like that anymore. That's why I just record it to my phone and then show it. That way, if they delete it, I still get the copy. Because a dude moved out of the way first. He moved out of the way right before everything happened. He went over there. I showed it on my show. He moved out of the way. And then I think he went over there and said something to another person up there. I don't know if it was a person in the black or what. Okay. Right. Let me see. It's in last night live. Let's go. Let me go to my live. Let's see. You're not going to look at some bar videos so I can wake up. Hold on. Let me go to my thing before we cover Diddy's. So you said, was it last night live? You mean Friday live? This damn live is 3 hours long. Look at all this shit. Oh, here it is right here. Yeah, look. Trying to see that dude. I can't tell on this little ass phone. Just check out, if you check out my video, I think I played it in the first 10 minutes. But it was a dude that moved out of the way, okay? Right before everything happened. Like he knew. I don't know if he did know. I'm just saying like he knew. Not saying that he knew. But he moved out of the way and he talked. He said something to another person who was standing there. I don't know if it was the guy in the black or it was just somebody different, period. But it's all strange, right? I got it. But it's just too long. And plus it's too little, so I still can't show you guys. But that's crazy. So I'm like I say, I don't know for sure, but it just seems like it's some weird shit, happening. For real. Because again, what was that security or bodyguard doing? And excuse me. Excuse me. What was the dude in the white shirt doing? It looks like he was doing some type of gestures. That's weird. Let me look at one more thing before we get off of this right here, okay? Let me look at one more thing in here. You can't even find the thing when the dude moved that. Stupid ass thing. Computer. Let's close this real quick. Try to get this shit off of here. Let's see something real quick. Yeah, it's going to be virtually impossible for me to try to pull this up. Yeah, I don't see it. So anyway, if we get that video again, we're going to look at it again. Let's see here. I don't want to hear no music though. This the same lady. I wish they would play the part where that dude got up and moved back. The hand on the thing, everything. Yep, that's the same dude. It looks like him. I'm not sure, but it looks like him. After he did them hand signals is when this dude got shot too. That's crazy. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to be keeping y'all abreast of the situation. And we will see how this play out. You know, a lot of people saying this is a distraction. People are saying all types of stuff. So I don't know. It's weird. I'm not going to lie. It's very strange. Very strange. So now we're going to stop right here. Look at Amanda. Excuse me. I keep on coughing and shit. Let's see what y'all said. I don't know why they wiped that video out. It's crazy. It's weird. That's why people be coming up with all these damn conspiracy theories, because you see people doing hand signals and shit, and they try to pretend like that's not what they're doing. This other dude doing hand signals. You got the other dude who moved out of the way. Man, it looks weird. I'm just going to say that. It looks very weird. Then you got his wife texting that damn message hours right before they're unaliving. All of that is weird to me. But like I said, with the wife, it can be explained because I think he was getting threats. You know what I'm saying? So that's why she probably was writing those things, texting it. Yeah, a lot of people are saying this, Payo. A lot of people are thinking that. But why? Some people say it's a distraction. Then they said there's a lot of rumors going around, you know, about his wife, all types of stuff. But you just never know. But I will be keeping you guys abreast of the situation as they release more and more information, okay? We're going to move on from this right here. And we're going to watch a couple of viral videos. First, let me give you a couple of breaking news. They will do the viral videos, and then I'll come back and tell you about Diddy. Yeah, that's sad. You know, even though I never basically watched this dude, I probably wouldn't have, because all the stuff he was saying is just still it's still crazy, okay? It's really crazy. People don't value lives no more. Anyway, let me give y'all a couple of breaking news real quick. Let me stop sharing this real quick and do this real quick. So they had another Hanging, all right? And I don't know why we can't say that word here on YouTube, which is crazy, but they let people shake their ass and twerk and show their body, you know, naked bodies online somewhere. That's crazy, isn't it? Okay, let's see here. So a black student, what's this boy's name? Demartravian Reed, 21. They call him Trey for short. He was found Hanging from a tree on Delta State University campus. They are having a lot of these situations going on, and this is something else that I don't believe is just, you know, happening. You know, I actually believe some of these people are getting, you know, H by someone else. Okay. So this was in Cleveland, Mississippi. Okay, he's 21-year-old. I'm just going to call him Trey. Trey Reed was H from a tree on campus. The body was found around 7:05 a.m. near the pickleball courts, which is a highly visible area in the center of the campus. And you mean to tell me nobody saw him? Anyway, he was pronounced unalive at the scene. So let's see. So anyway, they are doing a joint investigation. They claim there is no evidence of foul play been found, but they are stressing that the matter was under active review and the autopsy is pending. Sounds like Javion McGee all over again, along with all the other young black people, men that I have been covering or even seeing in the newspaper. Okay, this was not just a coincidence. All right, it really isn't. Every time you look around, you find out, you see a story where a young black dude is H from a tree, and then they try to rule it as the S word. Hey, Joe Bernard, thank you so much for being here. So they did say, even though it has not been confirmed that foul play was the reason why he's unalive, people are, once again, feeling like he was basically H because of his race. and they start talking about Mississippi's violent racial history. They said it was more than 650 of these H's of black people in Mississippi between 1877 and 1950. They had the highest total of H's during that period. And they said, if you see, for a lot of people, when you see an image of a young black male, H from a tree in 2025, it cannot be separated from the historical context. I don't know what the hell I'm coughing from. I believe all this damn perfume that I be wearing, stop, is getting into my system. And it's not my regular perfume. It's that, how you be wearing that little body spray and shit. I got that Nicki Minaj body spray. And then I got some body spray from, what's the place called? I think that one came from Victoria's Secrets or either Bath and Body Works. That shit would knock you out though. Okay. So let's see. They had another one back in 2000. 17-year-old Renard Johnson was found H in front of his Jefferson County, Mississippi home. Once again, they ruled it as the S word, but his family said it could have been a Lyncching. And then in 2014, Lennon Lacey, another 17-year-old black teen in North Carolina, was discovered H from a swing set. And once again, they called it a S word. So again, I don't know if these young people are basically doing this to themselves or someone is doing it to them. But I just say it's really weird, that we hear these stories a lot now. And so this is this young man, Trey Reed, 21 years old. And they didn't give any more information either. That's nothing. No more information on this. Nothing. Let's see if we got anything else. So they did say, hold up. They do have some more stuff. They did say that his body showed additional injuries, such as broken limbs. But of course, if you are 18 yourself, you could have some broken limbs. Okay. Now they say they have not confirmed this. So, like I said, I don't know for sure if these young men are actually committing S in this matter, or someone did it, just like the truck driver who was found H in his truck, remember, or outside of his truck. I can't remember. They don't have any evidence of foul play, but if somebody did this, especially someone that's in the, you know what I'm trying to say, of course they're not going to suspect foul play or get any evidence of foul play. Just like in JVM McGee's case, we saw a lot of little stuff, and they just basically, you know, ruled it AS, which is crazy. It's sure they clearly they don't. If they did have any, they said that they don't have any video. That's crazy. But my condolences are expressed out to his parents and friends and anyone that knew him, and I hope that and my prayers are extended out to them as well. And I hope that justice be done, because if somebody actually did this to him, I really do hope they can figure it out and find out who did this. Like JVM McGee's case should have been looked at a little bit more in detail, but because I honestly believe with the stuff that we showed on this channel, I just do not believe that young man ended his life. I really don't. And if we're in a situation like this as parents, I really feel like you should definitely be, I think you should never give up trying to find out, what really happened to your loved one, unless you feel for sure that that person committed the S word. That's crazy. Oh, let me just get back to that dude again real quick. Tyler. In Discord, they claim he wrote this message. Hey guys, I have bad news for you all. It was me at UVU yesterday. I'm sorry for all of this. Okay. So they claim that he wrote that online. He could have. All right. It was sent from his account. So yeah. So Discord shared that, with them. So he said that to the people who watched him and stuff. He must have really been pissed at that dude, for real, for real. And that's another thing. It's not just happening. They be having lynchings in a lot of places. It was a guy found H here. I can't remember what year. It's a couple years ago, and they ruled it a S word. No, they be having them all over today. Okay, point blank, they really do. Hold on, let me see something. Well, I'm definitely going to tell you guys about this story. Damn, these animals. I'm going to tell you about this in 1 minute. So let me tell you about that real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Not tight, man. I can't find what I'm looking for right now, but maybe if I can remember it for tomorrow, I'll do it and then show it. But like I said, it's not just in the South, okay? Because like I said, we had at least one here, if not more. So I think it's in a lot of places, and I really don't believe all of these people are committing the S word. I believe somebody is doing this, and then they hide behind the S word so they won't get in trouble. Period. All right. So again, I hope that real justice is served, and my prayers and condolences are expressed out to Trey's family and friends. Okay. Now the next story, you guys, is that a farmer was eaten by his own pigs, and the only thing they left behind was his dentures. Now I don't know if I believe the story, but I guess it's true. Let's see. They said a farmer suffered a horrific unaliving when his entire body was consumed by pigs, with only his dentures remaining. First of all, once they unalived him, he couldn't feel anything else. So, anyway, Terry Vance Garner, 69, went to feed his livestock on the tragic October day in 2012, but he never returned from his coastal Oregon farm in the U.S. Damn, dude. They said the only thing was left were his dentures. Now, they did say some body parts were discovered by a relative in the pig pen. And they ate his whole body. So they did say that those pigs had previously attacked the old Garner, the old man. And each one weighed about 700 pounds. So if they attacked him before, why the heck did he keep these things? So they believe that those hogs knocked the older man down, Gardner, and then they unalived him and then ate him. Or either the man suffered a medical emergency, such as a heart attack, and was eaten by the pigs. I'm thinking that's probably what happened. Okay? That's the first thing I thought about. I said maybe this dude had a heart attack and he, fell in the pigs while he got hungry and they ate him. So they used to keep those. He used to keep those pigs, and he would sell the baby pigs to neighborhood children. So he loved his little pigs. He had birds and turkeys and all that. That's what his brother said. So that Garner also had PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. So the farm was a lifesaver for him. But I'm gonna tell you straight up, when the pigs attacked him, he should have got rid of them, okay, and got some new pigs. Come on. See, his brother Michael said one of the hogs bit his brother last year after he accidentally stepped on a piglet, a baby. He said he was going to unalive it, but when I asked him about it later, he said he had changed his mind. He should have went on and unalived it. He said the Coos County District Attorney Paul Fraser told the local newspaper, for all we know, it was a horrific accident, but it's so doggone weird that we have to look at all the possibilities. He also said he wasn't going to release anything about the case, but he did. He decided to. Okay, let's see. He changed his mind after word spread about the incident. That's what some of these people are saying. Somebody claimed they knew the guy. He said, in fact, I was with his son when we found parts of his dentures months later. It was gruesome. I bet you did. All right. But anyway, my prayers and condolences are expressed out to his family and friends. And that was a damn, that was sad. But I'm thinking that this man probably had a heart attack. All right, and when he passed on, those hogs probably just ate him because they didn't have any food. You can find a lot of stories like that where animals sometimes eat their unalive, owners because they don't have any food. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. All right. Ooh, this man right here said something is wrong. They said Trump is lying to us about Charlie Kirk unaliving. See here. They claim that Tyler is a patsy. I guess that's how you say that. Now, they do not, they say they doubt what the government is saying. They doubt that he disassembled his rifle and then jumped off a rooftop only to reassemble it before abandoning the weapon. We didn't even think about that. So he took that thing apart, okay? Then he jumped off the rooftop, which we know he can do that. But then he's supposed to have reassembled it before abandoning the weapon. Oh, an expert did say it is possible for him to disassemble the weapon in a very quick way. And then he said, something is wrong. We are supposed to believe a guy is on the run after unaliving Charlie Kirk, and then he stops in the woods to reinstall a barrel. And then he leaves it there for us to find, for the FBI to find. Right, that's crazy. He said, I don't believe a word of it. I can't take it anymore. I can't take the bull as this effing government is lying to us. Okay? Somebody else said, this isn't a single murder, it's a conspiracy. Like I said, I don't know what the hell is going on with that situation. It could be anything, but I would definitely be keeping you guys, informed. All right. So that's it with breaking news. Let me show y'all a couple of videos so we can do a couple of reaction. Then we'll do Diddy, and that'll be it. It's 1:24. Let me hurry up. Okay, let's go back over here and do present, share. We are only going to look at about 2 or 3 videos, and that's it. Okay, let's see. This one here, the pizza version. I don't know why. You know what? I don't know why this is not working. This is not. That's this. Okay, let me do TikTok again. Okay, hold on. So you know what? I may be able to pull that video up. Let me just do this again. Same thing. Crazy ass thing acting stupid. Let's do it again. It's coming opening now. Know what's going on with this thing. Oh y'all, let me do this real quick. Hold on. Stupid ass damn computer. Okay, let me do this real quick. Let me stop sharing real quick. And then I'll come back over here and share. Hold on for a second. See what the hell is going on with this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, now I'm gonna have to open up a whole nother window. Because I don't know what was going on with that shit over there. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure. TikTok's acting crazy. I don't know why TikTok is loading so quick. You may not be able to do any viral videos tonight because I don't know why it's acting up. Hold on. I don't know. TikTok must be acting. Let me go on my other phone and see why it's not coming up. Okay. Let me see. One more time. Can't put it up this time. Let's see. It's a bad gateway. I don't know why it's doing that tonight. We may not be able to do the reactions, which is fine. I may just have to go and do P. Diddy. Let's try one more time. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with TikTok. Okay, so we're gonna have to take the viral videos out for tonight because I don't know what happened to TikTok for tonight, you guys, on my computer. Let's just go right into Diddy and then we are getting ready to get out of here, okay? Let's see, Diddy. I hate when stuff don't go as I plan. You know what I'm saying? I hate that. Okay, so on Diddy, y'all make sure y'all thumbs up this video and subscribe to the channel. And thank you guys so much. Okay, so let's do Diddy real quick. I got to first find it. Let me tell y'all this other story. A zookeeper, you guys, was ripped apart by lions. Lions for 15 minutes. And staff just looked and didn't do anything. Okay, well, some people did try to blow their horn. It was at a safari park in Thailand. Okay, the zookeeper got out of his car, and as soon as he got out of his car, the lions just crossed right on him. Okay, and then they, unalived them, and I don't know if they was eating. They ripped him apart. I know that. All right, and so like I said, some of the people there who was at the safari park in their cars, they started blowing their horns, but the lions just kept on ripping this dude apart. And so I don't know how they got the lions to move away from the guy, but eventually I think the lions did this for about 15 minutes. And then after 15 minutes, they was able to get to the guy and take him to the hospital where he was obviously unalive. So that's a sad situation. My prayers are with his family and friends. Now, with Diddy, Diddy Combs' business partner claimed he orchestrated Tupac's unaliving. Can y'all believe that? They still saying this stuff. And the thing about it, why didn't they say anything when this happened? All right? Now, we already know Diddy denied having any role in Tupac's unaliving, okay? So, Burroughs, we talked about him before, who is a co-founder of Bad Boy Records, alleged that Combs orchestrated the shooting of Tupac. Burroughs, I think that's how you pronounce his name, he claimed that Combs felt frustrated over Tupac's success and began to plot against him. Now, Combs allegedly made statements to insiders suggesting that Tupac's presence in the industry threatened his legacy, leading him to take aggressive measures to overshadow and eliminate competition. Barrows also alleged that Combs rented cars and hired men to drive them from New York to Las Vegas and back. And as we know, Keefe B also alleged that Sean Combs paid him to unalive Tupac. And like I said before, Sean Combs was definitely said that he did not have anything to do with this. But a lot of people keep saying the same thing. So, you know, I don't know. And when this happened back then in 96, everybody was saying that Sean Combs played a role in it. So I don't know. I really, truly don't know. Let me read a couple of these comments. Somebody said Diddy was jealous of Biggie Smalls and Tupac's friendship. He set Tupac up and made it look like Biggie did it just so they would beef with each other. And he got what he wanted. They were so young when they passed on. It's a shame. Because if they were still alive, they would have taken over the rap game together. I can't stand Diddy anymore. He is an murderer and he knows it. And he should never get out of prison. Somebody else said, I believe that because Tupac was very talented and Diddy and Jay-Z suck. Okay. And then somebody said nobody likes snitches. Well, the thing is that this shit was so long ago, I don't even see how they could really go and investigate anything because some of these people are gone, you know, if not all of them. And there's just nothing to bag up anything these people are saying. You know, he orchestrated it, but where's the proof? There's no proof. So if there's no proof, then you don't have a case, right? But like, you don't have a case if there's no proof. And he's the same guy who's doing a lawsuit against Diddy too. Okay? So anyway, that's it with the Diddy news. We're still waiting on him to go back to court for that acquittal or either a new trial. And again, that will happen, I think they said on September the 25th. All right, so when I get more Diddy news, I'll be bringing it to you guys up until that day when he goes back for a hearing trial or whatever the case is to see if the judge will do either one of those things I just said. All right, so we are getting ready to get out of here. We've been on here for almost 2 hours. I enjoyed doing this live tonight. I wish we could have did the viral videos, but unfortunately, it would not come up. It still is not up, so we will resume with that tomorrow, okay? Thank you to Jermaine for being here. Pario, Joe Bonat, or Joe, yeah, it's Joe Bonat. I think I already said you, Jermaine, right? Most Hated Bros, Shay Love, who was here earlier. Everybody in the bushes and everybody who watches this in the replay. All right, let me go ahead and take all this down. Y'all don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. And thank you guys so much. All right, let me take this Diddy banner down. And we are getting ready to go out of here, guys. Y'all have a good night and a blessed Tuesday. And I'll see y'all tomorrow afternoon to do a Country Wayne reaction video. And then again tomorrow night to do another Night Owl Live. All right? So until then, you guys, sweet dreams. And I'll see you guys in my next video. This is Shades 2. All right, y'all. Peace.
Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Mic hot, crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I lacked game, back again. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line and somebody hurt. Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right, yeah, late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. Shay's tube, she back again. Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. Like you thought I left, nah, I'm back again. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. Like you thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
So, guys, Shay's thoughts for tonight before you guys go to bed. A beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset. So, with that being said, have a beautiful night first and foremost, and then have a beautiful Tuesday. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Sweet dreams and peace out. Thank you for watching. Shay's 2. Good night.